Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 20 of Zero Fights Aliens in Xenonauts. So, we had just finished a fairly long mission against the civilians, and we were about to go up against this other Corvette over here. So hopefully we'll have another mission pretty quickly here. I just want to make sure that we're still okay. I don't think it's been a little while since I played, so I'm still kind of getting myself reacquainted here, but I don't think we took any wounds on that last mission. Nope. Alright. So let's catch him. How much fuel do we have left? Yeah, I want to see if I can get this as a mission, so we're going to tail him until he's overland. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. Alright, so we're going to engage him. Fight him, go over there. You go over there, and we'll see which one he's following. Alright, he's obviously going after number 1. So Foxtrot 2, come up. There's the first hits. These will be the second. There we go. Alright, so down he goes, and if we leave right away, I think we can get into a mission. The first thing I want to do, though, because after last mission, I realized that we really don't need a dedicated Rocketeer anymore. What can we replace them with that would be helpful? Well, we could always do another Rifleman, but that might not be the best use of a soldier. Because here's the thing, with the pulse laser on our Hunter Scout car, that really is doing everything the Rocketeer is doing currently, with the exception of the gas grenades, or the gas rockets, sorry. But we can replace the gas rockets by just making sure that our riflemen have gas grenades on them, and it will more or less accomplish the same thing, right? So the question now becomes, what do we replace the Rocketeer with? We could go with another heavy weapons. That would give us some of the suppression that we lost when we replaced the turret on the Hunter Scout car from the Gatling gun to the pulse laser. Because, I mean, we did lose quite a bit of suppression there. That was a really good source of suppression for us. However, it might also be better if we had somebody toting a shield, so that way we can have somebody who can kind of help us breach a UFO without having to do the kind of fiddling around with the doors like we have been up until this point. I'm not sure what the right way to go is on that one. I mean, as I said, we have the riflemen, and they all have their lasers right now. Speaking of, do we have any more lasers ready? No, of course not. Alright, we're going to try a shielder instead of a Rocketeer, I think. We're going to change your role over to a shield. We're going to put you back into the jackal armor. Pistol in your hand. I do want to also give you a shotgun in the backpack, just in case the shield runs out. And we'll give you an extra clip for that. You need a medkit. Those are very important. A baton actually wouldn't be a bad idea for her either. That is starting to put her over, and she doesn't even have any grenades yet. Alright, with a shotgun, we don't need a baton, and with a baton, we don't really need a shotgun. So which one would we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the shotgun, because the baton, unless we're going up against Androns and stuff, the baton, I think, would be better, would be more useful. Yeah, okay. We're going to try getting rid of the shotgun. We're going to go with a baton and a pistol. Pistols aren't bad, actually, for their damage and whatnot, so it should be okay. And then we will give her a selection of grenades. Smoke and... you know what? I'm going to add an extra one of these. Stun grenades seem like they'd be a bit more useful. Alright, and we're going to try running with this, see how well this works. So let's get our... Okay, we're going on to a farm map, so our... Oops, one other thing. Sorry. We're going onto a farm map, so our scout car should be just fine. Let me see, we have, yeah, we don't want you there, we want you there. You're fine there. Actually, we should probably put our shield officer right at the doorway so they can go out first. You there. You there. Yeah, and then we can kind of collapse out the doors this way. That seems like a good idea to me. Okay, now we're going to go to the mission. Alright, our first mission that isn't a scout. This should be rather interesting. Hopefully, we don't lose everybody to a massive slaughter. Alright, and we are in fact up against Androns, which is not what I wanted to see. But I suppose we're at about the right month for it. So these guys, thankfully we have laser weapons, and we also have the pulse laser on this guy if we need it. Let's see if we can take him out without resorting to such drastic measures first. Alright, we're gonna just inch you up until you can actually see him. There we go. How much do you need to actually get back in there? So I can spend up to 27 on this. What if we brought you out first? Then she could run to here. Still 27. Are they there then? Okay, I can spend up to 35 then. That's a miss. We'll leave. Ooh, return fire, return fire. Let's get our... Let me see, if we put our sniper here, he might be able to get a snapshot off still. Good job. Good job. Make your country proud. Alright, we're gonna get just our shield officer kind of out facing this way. I don't plan to let this guy survive past this turn. If I have to, I'll shoot him with our Hunter Scout car. Still can't see him. You're gonna be a pain to shoot, aren't you? Wow. Alright, so you're not gonna be able to shoot this turn. That's irritating. I don't think we're gonna have anybody else who can really get to him. Alright. Hopefully this will actually kill him. Awesome. Okay, I can take another shot. Alright. Not the way I wanted to end that one, but you really can't fool around with aliens that are sitting right outside the drop zone. You don't have the cover for it, you don't have the people in position to really exercise your firepower in such a way that it's not going to be incredibly dangerous. And especially not with an Andron that close. I mean, if I could have run from him a little bit, then I think we would have been okay, but with him that close, I wasn't taking chances. Alright, where can we put our other rifleman? We should probably get somebody watching out over in this direction with our shield guy. You can go ahead and crouch. Just in case we get somebody coming up from that direction. You watch back there. Oh, there goes a civilian. Not sure what that was. And I apologize if my voice sounds a little different today, guys. I'm dealing with a bit of a scratchy throat today, so hopefully it doesn't sound too horrible. So, let's see here. What's going to be the best way to do this? So we're right in the corner, so we can really choose either map edge to start advancing on. Oops, I don't want to do that. I think it's just because this guy's in the way. So we could start advancing kind of through this field, provided that I can actually move over that hay bale. I think I can. Let's just move this guy out of the way so we can try it. No, I in fact cannot move over the hay bale. Alright. So I guess then our best bet is going to be to take the roads. As dangerous as that is for our soldiers, I do want to keep the pulse laser on my Hunter Scout car close. Oh, we have a disc. Alright, these guys aren't too dangerous, but he's still in a kind of an awkward position. Let's see, if we move over here. Yeah, these guys are more meant for trying to suppress our soldiers rather than trying to kill them. If I were to run out here, yeah, you wouldn't really have enough time units to do anything. It's kind of the problem with these farm maps is you have these stupid hedges. And even if you blow them up, they're not actually gone. I don't think they even provide cover anymore. Okay, they provide half cover. I'm thinking then the best move will actually be to pull back into this little area and then start moving people into position to attack it next turn. That's what I'm going to do. Get your front armor facing the right way. Move you here. We're going to put you here instead, actually. Oh, you can see it from there. Can you shoot it? No. You can stay on that hay bale. The sniper is going to continue to watch back this way. I don't think we're going to get anything coming from over this direction, but best not to take chances. I'm going to reposition our other laser rifle over here as well, so that we can hopefully get all three of them on this thing next turn. Should we need that much firepower. And this guy is actually going to go here. Because if this disc decides to round the corner, he should get some protection from the hay bale if it decides to try to attack our shield guy. Alright, with it moved, we should be able to get a decent shot on it now with our people. Let me see, I can take 2 of these, yes? Yeah, I think so. Okay. That's less than good. Move this guy out of the way. That would be going right through my other person, though. Can you move out of the way, please? Thank you. Hopefully this will work. Wow, okay. Can somebody please kill this thing? Apparently not. Alright, let's move you a little bit further. You're gonna go here, and hopefully by moving you here we can get a better shot on it. I want to move back here, so I only have 22 to spend. Hey, look, we finally did some damage. I don't really want to use my pulse cannon on it. It just seems like a little bit of a waste. Still, with how close this thing is, it could be dangerous. Oh my gosh, come on. Alright, so the question is, do we leave it for another turn, or do we try to take it out? Let's try to put our scout car in its way. And that way, hopefully we can use... Because this thing's weapon isn't very strong, it just fires a lot. It's like a Gatling cannon. Not a Gatling cannon, a machine gun for the aliens. It's more meant to suppress rather than kill. But it's still dangerous, so... Let me see, with where... Yeah, I think she'll be okay there. Ouch. Alright, yeah, that was kind of foolish of me. I'll fully admit, I shouldn't have left her where I did. Alright, and then we have another one out over this way, who's trying to give us a bit of a bad day. We're gonna move him here. Now, can we please kill this thing? How good of a shot do you have? 42% as a snapshot, so that's pretty decent. I can use up to 48 time units. There we go, finally. Okay, so unfortunately we have lost a rifleman. Hopefully she's not dead, but she took quite a bit of damage there. For some reason, that thing had excellent accuracy going over that hedge, apparently. Which I'm a little ticked off about, considering how much freaking issue that hedge gave our own soldiers, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so we're going to take cover behind the scout car, because I think there's another one of those things up here. We'll get our machine gunner out here, so that she can provide a bit of firepower down this corridor when we need it. Let's move Alexander up to here, so he's ready to help move out next turn as well. Okay, here's a question. Do I want to switch out the shield officer's gear for the downed laser rifle? Having the shield would be really handy for the UFO breach. But being down a laser rifle against Androns is also really hurtful. You know what? I think I will. Yeah, there's the other disc. Oh, and if the other disc is there... Alright. Change of plans. We will eventually pick up her gear, but with that thing being where it is, I don't want to leave my people too exposed to it. Actually, hold on. That's not a good place to move you. Hide behind the ship for now. So if that... Okay. Wow. We're getting attacked from all sides here, it seems. Anyway, as I was saying, he was too close to this soldier here. So if that thing had decided to shoot at us, it could have suppressed 2 soldiers. Alright, now I want to see what's down this way. Oh, wow, we already found the Corvette. What was shooting at us from this direction? There you are. Alright, so we have another Andron. And then we have another disc over here. The Andron is definitely more of a worry than the disc is, though. You're going to move here and pick up her gear. So, grab that. Move that there so I can put the shield on the ground. Pick up that and drop your extra ammo. And pick up her extra ammo. You can leave that on the ground too. And maybe grab an extra couple of grenades. I have to remember that smoke grenades will work against Androns. It's weird. You'd think that they wouldn't, but they do. Alright, now unfortunately that hasn't left her a lot of time units otherwise, but we could just shoot him. That is an option. I'd like to see if we can't kill him first. You can't suppress these guys, so... Alright, so there's a nice straight shot right down the pipe. Where can we move you? If we wanted to move you back there, we'd have 37 to spend. Yeah, long range shot. Didn't expect much from it, but you try anyway. Let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Yeah, got a couple hits on him. You hide back behind here, please. And crouch down. Any chance we were to move here. And then if we wanted to move back here, we'd only have 21 to spend. That's less than great. That being said, though, I could move, like, say, right here. Have 35 to spend, and then just move this guy back to be cover. That might be the way to do it. This isn't a good place to fight, but we don't really have much other choice. Alright, so that's the way we're going to do this. Hopefully. Oops. How much do I have to spend now? Okay, still 35. No. You're already spent as far as your movement is concerned. You can move here. Can you see him? What's blocking your shot? The hay bale you're standing in front of. How about now? Nope. Still not. Alright. You get back behind there. We'll pull this guy back. That way, if anything wants to kind of open the door to try to shoot us from the UFO, it's not going to be able to just shoot into the side armor of our scout car. Alright, so a bit of a nasty hit on our scout car there. We can't really allow another. So this guy's got to die this turn. So you step out. Let's see if we can't kill him. Alright, down he goes. Excellent. You can't move back, which is not excellent, but hang out there. We'll just move the scout car. Again, I'd much rather lose the scout car than the soldier at this point, so we'll move you there. Now, there is another disc around this corner, which is something to be wary of. That, and if we try to move through here, we're kind of exposing ourselves to this door here. Not to mention, there's probably some more stuff up here. But I think we just have to continue kind of using the scout car as cover at this point. At least until we can get into one of these fields and start using the cover that's available in there. Our sniper is going to take this position. So that way, if we do get something else from down here, he can just step out and shoot it. And she's going to move up behind our sniper. Kind of keep an eye behind us, just in case we have something moving down this way. Get everybody crouched. Alright, let's see if we can get eyes on that disc. Right there. Alright. Move you there. And let's see how good of a shot we can actually get on this thing. Nothing there. Nothing there. Ah, those bloody hedges. There we go. Alright, I don't plan to let this thing live this turn, but that's still not a good place to be. So if we were to pull back to here, we would have 28 to spend. Shoot the thing, which is exactly as many as we need, so no luck there. Can you shoot this thing? No. We want to duck back to here, so that'd be 36 to spend. Alright, there's some damage. That would use all of our time units just to get into a firing position. Much as I don't want to, I think I might have to pulse laser this thing. Is that even gonna hit it? Oh, okay, can I pulse laser it? I don't know if this is gonna hit it or not. It's not highlighting it in green. And I don't know if this thing is kind of floating above the terrain or not. Alright. Well, we will just try to aim for, say, right here. And hope that kills it. Alright, so that did two things we didn't want it to do. One, it didn't kill this guy, so we might lose another soldier to it. Unless I can find a way to stop that from happening. I don't know how well this is going to help, but let's try it anyway. And it's also opened up the UFO, at least the first door, so now anything in there can just open the door and fire straight out. So, all in all, not exactly the best turn I've ever had. Hope that smoke is enough. Alright, so it chose the wrong target, which I'm okay with. Because that did not hurt our Hunter Scout car at all. Let's see if we can't kill this thing. Alright, there you are. If I wanted to move back behind cover, that'd be 36 to spend. Alright, a little bit more damage on him. Actually, can you move a little deeper into cover so I can free up those spots for the people who have to move farther? So if you want to move here, I would have 24 to spend. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so you're behind cover. You're still not in a great spot, so let's move you... I don't remember that these hedges go a little farther than I think they do. To here. Also gives us eyes right down to this intersection. So we'll know if anything's kind of coming up this way. We need to also get our other laser rifle person moved up. Let's start doing that. We'll leave our sniper where he is, just in case we need to provide any more cover down this alleyway. And then I think we're going to start moving on that UFO. We probably still have other things on the map, but again, I'd rather just take it and then move out from there, rather than have to backtrack. So let's take the sides, just make sure we're clear here before we start moving on it. Seem to be. We'll start getting the people that we're going to use for the breach moved up. Now, because of how big these things are, we definitely need kind of all hands on deck for these guys. Unfortunately, they're just a little bit too small to let the scout car come in. But we can even position him back here so he can try to shoot in as well. But that's a fairly dangerous maneuver, so I don't know how much we're actually going to be taking advantage of that. Mr. Scout Car, you move up one more. So that our sniper can take that bit of cover. And keep an eye behind us, just to be sure. Unfortunately, it's also completely and totally useless to use the stun batons that we have along on Androns, because they just don't care. I have tried. I wanted to see if I could maybe like overload their systems with the electrical charge of the stun baton. Doesn't work. I sat there and wailed on one for a goodly amount of time in one of my previous games. Alright, open the door. We do have an Andron right there. How much timing do we need to close the door? We can only get a snapshot off. Alright, before we close the door though, let's see if we can't get somebody else in who could shoot. 33 there. No, you wouldn't be able to crouch and still close the door. Okay, that was rather lucky. I didn't think you'd be able to reaction fire on me, but... So you can use basically everything, I'm thinking. No luck there. You go ahead and close the door. Crouch, crouch. Crouch. Now, depending on what he does, this could be a little dangerous. Now that I think about it. I'm not making the greatest moves today, just in case you guys hadn't noticed that already. Alright, well, let's see what he does with the gift I've made him of my soldiers. He can only kill one. That's the solace we have to take. Oh, looks like he might be running away. Open the door. Yes, he's definitely moved out. Oh, there's another one right there, though. Not in the greatest position ever. This is kind of where I'm wishing I still had my shield soldiers. I could make a dash for cover. Alright, before I do, take a step out. Alright, so we're not being double flanked, which is good. You make a dash for cover, and then you shoot. You'll want to move back there, so... Nice. Ow, okay. Unfortunately, you can't suppress these guys, so you do kind of have to take annoying shots like that. You crouch down. No luck there. Oops, do you have enough time you just have to close the door? I think you do. So you can spend up to 48. Excellent. Okay, we got another one down. Still, pull you back. Close the door. We're kind of leaving this guy a little bit exposed, but he should be okay. Alright, so let's move up to here. And we can just start getting our people ready to kind of breach these doors. You can move down to this one. Put you over here, and put our heavy weapons officer on this one here. Then our sniper, we can move up to here. And hopefully he'll be able to get a shot in through that door just by taking a step to the side. Our scout car, unfortunately, is still kind of left out of the party. That's the downside to taking them, though. Now, before we continue, actually, I should probably try to get her healed up. So, let's perform some self-triage. There we go. Can't switch back this turn. That's okay. Actually, if I put him here, he would be able to just fire straight in without even needing to worry. Provided he can see something from this side, which is by no means guaranteed. Alright, so we're going to take another turn just to make sure that she's ready to go. I want to take one more turn to make sure she has maximum time units. Yeah, you know what? There's no sense in rushing things. Okay, now we're finally ready to move. Open the door. Holy heck. Can we see any androns? Alright, open the other door. Nothing so far. Lots of smoke, though. Take a step forward. Where are they? Are they all dead in here? I don't think so. I thought we had one that ran into here. I think they're all dead in here. It's kind of hard to tell, because there's a lot of smoke. But yeah, I'm not seeing any of them. Unless the smoke is able to actually obscure my vision. Alright, then I guess the only ones we have left, because I'm gonna assume that we're free and clear here. Yeah, because there's nobody else in here. Alright. So let's pull these guys out of the, smoke-filled room. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that the only ones we have left are out on the map somewhere. Or, you know what, we could just take this UFO. You know what, no, I don't want to leave the androns out there on their own. Though I think we might have actually spent enough time in here that I don't think I'll have a choice. Let me see, it was one turn to heal. One turn, so it was one turn to heal, one turn to switch out the weapon, one turn to give her time units back. Am I counting that wrong? I think I might be. One turn to heal, one turn to switch the weapon back into her hands, yes, and then one turn to get her time units back, and then this turn. So unless I could get out here in 2 turns and with everybody, I don't think we'll have a choice. I think we spent too long in here. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to end this mission just by taking the UFO. And that way we'll get our 1 mission per episode. Not the way I'd prefer to do it, but it is something. Oh no, we only had 1 turn left. Ah, we did lose Mai. That's a shame. Oh, but she was posthumously rewarded a medal. Awesome. Alrighty. What do you get? You got for killing 5 extraterrestrials. How many did... Okay, we only missed 1 alien, so I'm not all that upset about that then. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright guys, so we did in fact get our one mission per episode goal hit, so yay there. Though I don't think we'll be able to maintain that in the future. That one went pretty quick, all things considered. But thank you guys very much for watching, and so long.